Guillotine, the producer on the beat. The producer on the beat.
Wow.
I had to find myself again. I was so gone. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk. I'm in my head again. I need some medicine. Crack the top on this bottle. Let's get lost. Look, I don't wanna die, I don't wanna cry, I don't wanna feel, I wanna get high, I don't wanna chill, just pop a pill. Hope the big shape press, not better be real. I can feel it in my chest, I'm about to blow. Always kept my trap shut, side of 10 toes, I'm from mini baby, in the city baby. Like fourth quarter pressure, I can come in clutch. Yeah, 3-5, roll it up in the Dutch, let's slow it down. Ain't no need to rush, what you know about lose someone in love. Tryna stay strong, hard to stay off from drugs. I just do what I can, tryna be a better man for the wife and the fans. I've been really going in, I've been trying to stay strong, but I feel like giving in. Walk around half cocked, about to blow my lid. Had to find myself again, I was so gone. Just leave me alone, I don't want to talk. I'm in my head again, I need some medicine. Crack the top on this bottle, let's get lost.
Turn the top on the bottle, then I mix up. Playing Russian roulette, then I pick up. My whole life been Kojak, full cup. It ain't just getting hard, yeah, it's been tough. Mama left, went home, yeah, daddy been gone. While they left me alone, I've been on my own. Feels like so long, I ain't even had time. I've been out my mind, ain't here shit. Now I'm sipping and I'm mixing with the medicine. And now I'm counting on a blessing from the prayer of sin. Cause I've been lost from what ain't really relevant. And now I'm thinking about my better man.
I had to find myself again, I was so gone. Just leave me alone, I don't want to talk. I'm in my head again, head of sin. Crack the top on this bottle, let's get lost.
Now I'm sipping and I'm mixing with the medicine. And now I'm counting on a blessing from the prayer of sin. Cause I've been lost from what ain't really relevant. And now I'm thinking about my better man.
What up, guys? What up? We back with another interview. We back with Louisiana's finest, Big Toe. What up? Hold on, let me unmute him. What up?
How you doing, Bo?
How you doing?
Oh, I'm blessed. I can't complain.
Well, how's it living in Louisiana?
Well, here lately, like the other day, it was like almost 77 degrees. The next day, the high was like 43. So, like, it's just everybody been sick. Like, it's, I can't really do the cold weather really good. I had a wreck back in 2008. So, it really probably a good idea that I do live in Louisiana.
Bruh, some of my favorite TV show people live there. You probably already know what I'm fixing to say.
Swamp People, Duck
Nah,
Dynasty.
Duck Dynasty.
Well, did you know that I live and went to school in the same town? That's West Monroe, Louisiana.
You live in West Monroe?
Well, I was born in West Monroe, went to West Monroe High School, and I live about 20 minutes from the city limits. I
Bro,
live in
that's so cool.
So like the studio that I record at, like all those Duck Dynasty audio books and stuff like that. Willie and Phil, that's where they do all their work at. He recorded songs there. Like,
Yeah. Have you met any of them?
oh yeah, I back in 2018, I dropped an album called Gumbo Soul. 2017 maybe. And that day actually, I went to the dollar store and Willie was walking out the dollar store and he took a picture with me and I posted it at the day of my album release. But yeah, we see them in the grocery store, gas stations, all that good stuff.
That's crazy. What, they just be walking around in the gas station?
Oh yeah, they gotta. I mean, they ain't finna get personal assistance. They do go into the gas stations and grocery stores and stuff like that.
That's crazy. Well, let me get to some questions.
All
Uh,
right.
well, this is just a simple one. what made you like want to start rapping growing up?
Growing up,
Yeah,
shoot, I was in high school. I was probably freshman in high school, I think. And there's another artist that lives here in West Monroe that's pretty big that everybody knows, and that's Broadnax. So we would be at these high school parties, and then he would be freestyling, and I was like, man, and everybody be huddled up, and then all of a sudden I started doing it, and then by the time I was 19, me and Broadnax signed a entertainment deal together. We had a local lawyer around here named Joe Guerrero, and he signed us as a group and sent us to Nashville, and we recorded an album called Wood Ready. And then Broadnax, we hung out all the time. I lived with him. Went up my freshman year of college. And so we just, back then, white boys didn't rap. I mean, it just wasn't a thing. We're talking about before Eminem come out, right?
yeah,
So, um, we just started there and just worked the way up.
bruh. Yeah, a lot of these people out here probably already know who you are because I know you're becoming a big name in the game. You've collabed with some big names.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, man. I just been grinding 10 years. 2015, I released my first legitimate solo album, God's Country, and since that time, I think I'm on album number 15, bro. Like, so I got 200 plus songs in my catalog. Um, I started out in a single wide trailer. I recorded my first three albums, I believe, in that trailer. I didn't have much of a budget. I was totally disabled and just grinded it out, bro. I would hit the road, did shows for free, opening up for, the Up Churches, Jelly Rolls, anybody I could get on a show with. I wasn't getting no money. I just hope I would sell a few T-shirts to have gas money to get back home. So, you
yeah.
know, when I see people, making excuses out here, look, if you want something bad enough, you put the work in, you can make it happen.
Mm-hmm. I've learned that by doing interviews. Like you got to stay persistent. Like a bunch of artists say, you gotta be persistent.
Yeah, consistency is the key to all of this, and that goes with social media, dropping songs, videos, whatever it may be. The way the world is set up now is people, we take in so much daily, it's fed to us constantly. And so, being consistent and that's how you get in these algorithms and stuff like that and get everything going.
I might I might be too persistent. I might be in artist DMs blowing it up too much, but like
No, that's how you grow, Bubba. You just keep on hustling and doing what you're doing and don't let anybody throw you off track. People are gonna try to discourage you. People are gonna be ugly in the comments and stuff like that. But the
yeah, I
ones
don't.
you know what you can't never stop is somebody that never quits.
Mm-hmm. Just like I ain't quitting. I'm booked for this week,
Yeah. Heck yeah.
but I like this app right here. A lot of people won't come on here because I don't have a professional setup.
Well, I mean, look, it's just like what I told you earlier. I recorded my first three albums in a single wide trailer with no internet. I had to put my phone in the door to get hotspot to get to my software to
Dang.
record. Like, so you play with the cards you're dealt until you get what you want. And eventually, a year from now, and if you manifest it and believe it, you'll have a professional setup. And then all these interviews that you're doing now, people may say, "Oh, you ain't got it all together." But look, everybody just needs an opportunity and a chance, and hopefully, some of these artists will jump on here until you get everything together and give you an opportunity to shine, bro.
Yeah. I figured just like I had an artist on yesterday that did a song with I don't know if you know who Jamie Ray is.
I do.
he did a song, has done songs with Jamie Ray. His name's Ryan Marshall.
I'm not familiar with him.
He's a good guy, and he's like, yeah, you getting me up here might open up the opportunity for you to get Jamie Ray up here.
Yeah, I don't know.
JC doing the most. Yeah, thanks. Uh, well, I see that you've got multiple songs with 501 Bryce. Uh, that kid. Speaking of persistence, that kid stays.
Well, people don't know like the behind the scenes and everything, but if I don't know if you're familiar with Big Chuck, but
Yeah.
Big Chuck, and 501's brother, we call him Junebug. His name's Corbett. We had the first country rap podcast on social media back in the day called the Dirty Word. Well, we had people like Adam and Upchurch, all them people on there. Um, but yeah, so 501, it's all about your team. 501's brother shoots all his videos. He
Mm-hmm.
helps him with his social media, and like I say, if you want a blueprint for consistency, watch those guys move. You know what I'm saying, and you'll see that if you do it a certain way and you stay on it every day, look, the growth is limitless.
Yeah. Uh, ain't you and Big Chuck, ain't y'all part of his team now?
Well, I mean, we are. Chuck does a lot of his managing and stuff like that. Chuck's on the TV show Moonshiners. We all worked together all these years. We've all had each other's back, and we family. So we all stick behind each other.
Bruh, I might have something coming with Big Chuck. Ain't nothing set in stone yet, but we've been talking.
No doubt. Yeah, Chuck's good people. He's my brother.
Let's play another song.
All right.
Uh, well, first off, you told me before we come in here that you had a little story about Big Smo.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So you want me to go? So I met Smo. I don't know, 2017, 2018, maybe. I don't know if you're familiar with Dimebag Darrell. He's a guitarist, one of the most famous guitarists ever. He got killed on stage in Columbus, Ohio, at a venue called Alarosa Villa, and it's closed now. But that was it's been a legendary, venue for years. But they have a mark on the stage where Dimebag got killed. A guy shot him on stage. But anyway, so I'm opening up for Big Smo there, and then I think FJ Outlaw was on the bill and a couple more artists. But it snowed. I mean, it was like 2 foot of snow in the parking lot. I remember walking out barefooted because that used to be my thing, is being barefooted on stage, 10 toes down. Everybody knew I didn't wear shoes on stage, so I remember walking out. But when I first met Smo, he walked up to me and we sat down and he had a piece of cake in his hand. It was a red velvet cake. And then he started cutting it into sections and I ate it and I didn't know it was edible. And then so about 30, 45 minutes later, my voice starts changing and I'm trying to talk to Smo and I'm just now meeting him, feeling weird. So yeah, Smo is one of the reasons why I got back into this. When he had his little show on A&E, and I was like, man, that's supposed to be me too. Like I came up just like that, hip hop and country guy. You know what I'm saying? And it just made sense that hey, that's where what I'm supposed to be doing. So Smo's a big influence in what I've done as far as getting back into the music in 2015 and going and chasing it.
Honestly, I've hit how I get these interviews booked. I usually look for like a number, or I think I reached out to you a couple months ago on Instagram and never heard nothing
I,
back.
I don't, man. I don't even fool around on Instagram much, bro. Like, If you'd have messaged my Facebook or TikTok or something like that, I probably just commented somewhere, hey, I'd like to get an interview in a comment, and then I'd go, just click on your name. It's real easy instead of going through all those spam messages and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just know sometimes artists have I think it was on Facebook. Your number was on Facebook.
Yeah.
And that's where I found it at. Well, I want to get into this song called Riding in My Truck.
All right.
I know you remixed this one.
Absolutely.
You had Jaywalk and Katie Noel.
Yeah, we actually this song about this time last year, we did a challenge, a verse challenge, and it went viral. And a lot of like famous people shared it. Bunny, Jelly Roll's old lady shared it. And so it kind of took off, and everybody did the challenge. And yeah, we got Jaywalk, Katie Noel on it, and yeah, man, it's a dope song. 50, that'll always be one of 501's legendary verses, no matter what.
Yeah. How did it feel working with Katie Noel?
Man, I met Katie back when she was a teenager.
Like, I heard she's a beast in the studio.
Oh man, that girl's super talented. Can play the guitar, sing, rap. And there ain't many country rappers, that can do that. I play guitar, sing. Charlie Farley, Katie Noel. There's only a few. Big Chuck, he can do both. So she's definitely super talented.
Yeah. Well, guys, this song is Riding in My Truck featuring 501 Bryce. Everybody knows who 501 Bryce is.
It's major.
Riding in my truck, bad bitch in the front console, got it tucked, big clip, eat your lunch, big ties is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough, I'm just riding in my truck, I'm not riding with no top down, and I'm not a lockdown, shotty on lock now, Fatty got her locked down, tires is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough, I'm just riding in my truck.
Boy, I'm flying 99, speed limit 55, got a hammer up inside, waiting to nail whoever tried. Boy, this truck got a lift, 4 wheels and a fifth, I can pull out any bitch you wanna ride, not for real, bitch, I'm big dog status, phone full of baddies, phone full of plays, drop it off like what's the addict, pull up at the Ciggo with 35 nittos, 24-inch rims, bitch, that's what I spit on, slanging mud in they face, catch a buzz off the bottom, bitch, I'm running from the lot, so I open up the throttle, man, I don't give a fuck, but my Chevy souped up, boys wanna race, but you shit out of luck, cause I'm just
Riding in my truck, bad bitch in the front console, got it tucked, big clip, eat your lunch, big ties is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough, I'm just riding in my truck, I'm not riding with no top down, and I'm not a lockdown, shotty on lock now, Fatty got her locked down, tires is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough, I'm just riding in my truck. Chevrolet 6, my girl she bad, she think it's a sneak, it come with a lip, my truck be lit, it's high as a bitch.
I do want to say something really quick.
All right.
What up, Big Chuck? I was literally just saying something about you.
Oh, he's up in the comments.
Yeah. I think that's his it says Big Chuck, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. He's up in these comments.
Yeah.
I'm gripping the blick, the burner's tucked, don't bring me no lip. I'm whipping the whip, that bitch retard, don't make any sense. I'm running the gun and I'm bumping on roads and dunking the dots in them hoes. I put it in low, then forward drive, yeah, I'm crawling with slow. Get in and it go, we smoked the loud, roll down the window. Don't rap with a bro, my girl like whoa, she shot it, we hitting the road. Riding in my truck, bad bitch in the front console, got it tucked, big clip, eat your lunch, big ties, it's a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough. I'm just riding in my truck, I'm not riding with no top down, and I'm not a lockdown, shotty on lock now, Fatty got her locked down, tires is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never get enough, I'm just riding in my truck, I'm not riding with no top down, and I'm not a lockdown, shotty on lock now, Fatty got her locked down, tires is a must, good smoke, making dust, I can't never
Yes, sir.
That's a good song right there.
Yeah. Speaking of Big Chuck, Tuesday, January 6th, Discovery Channel, new season of Moonshiners is coming on, so y'all tune in for that. I believe I'm right. January 6th, I think, Discovery Channel.
Honestly, I've heard of the show Moonshiners, but I ain't never watched it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't
It's
even know that's something I just learned today. I didn't even know Big Chuck was on it.
yeah. Oh yeah. Big Chuck's been on it for several years now. Actually, I got to be on one episode with Chuck.
How did that feel like being on a reality TV show?
It was super cool because the reality of it is like we manifested that whole deal. It's like Chuck, it's like he got into the moonshine and we shot a video right here where I'm at right now on my mother's property. Uh, we had all the po folks. That's what I call my fan base. Come over and we shot a music video making moonshine, selling moonshine to make it and stuff like that. And the next thing you know, he's on TV actually doing it. He went on Master Distillers, which is a spinoff of the show, where people compete making moonshine, and then eventually he got onto the show, and now he's one of the main characters.
Dang, that's crazy, bro.
And you can manifest anything you want, Bubba, if you put the energy and the time into it.
You think you'll ever do your own reality TV show?
No, bro. No, I ain't gonna. I don't know. I don't think I'll get into that, but I'll probably do some podcast stuff, and my deal is like is maybe have a label and help artists skip all the stuff I had to learn the hard way, and maybe get behind some young artists who don't have it all together, don't know how to
Yeah.
put it all together and put it, help them do it.
Well, where I want to know, I think I know, but where did you get the name Big Poe?
Well, like I told you earlier, we used to hang out with Broadnecks and this and that. But I was a big on the Houston rap scene. So DJ Screw, chop and screw music, Slim Thug, Paul Wall, and all that. Well, Big Pokey was a Houston artist, and he was my favorite artist. Big dude. His last name was Powell, just like mine. And so I was a football player just like him, and he was Big Pokey. Well, they just started calling me Big Poe, and it just stuck. And then when I started rapping, I went by Big Poe. So my last name's Powell, Powell. I've always been a big dude, so it just stuck.
Well, what like your music? What do you want your when your fans hear your music? Because I know you got different styles each time you release a song.
Pretty much, yeah. I'm all over the board, yeah.
What do you want your fans to get out of your music?
Well, there's something I realized that everybody's not going to feel every Big Poe song, but there may be a style that Big Poe does that they like. Some of them don't like the hard rapping. Some of them like me slowing it down, and it just what I always said is, look, I got something for everybody, and that's probably your grandma all the way down to your kids.
Yeah. Well, we got any more? Speaking of 501 a while ago, we got any more albums or any unreleased songs coming with him?
No, I don't have any unreleased songs. We got three right now, like a redneck, going dumb, riding in my truck. Not saying that we won't ever work again together. I'm just saying right now, nothing in the pipe. I got one with Jaywalk in the pipe, and well, I got a couple with Jaywalk, Fly Rich Double. I'm not sure if you're familiar with him, but no,
Yeah, y'all didn't y'all all three do that song, Gentleman Jack Flow?
yeah, and then we got another one called Tito Jackson that hadn't been released, and they're working on a double. They're working on an album together right now. So, and it'll be on that project, I believe. So, yeah, man, I owe my label or distribution label 3 6-song EPs I've completed. I got one song left on one. and then I got to turn in 2 6-song EPs, and I'll be out of that deal. And I'm just gonna continue to, do what I do. Just make music. It's really something that you don't understand. Like as you grow up and you've done this for so long, and music just it's my outlet. It's my therapy. It's this and that. So it'll never go away. But I do want to get into other things as I'm getting older, besides the music. And but uh, I always be tapped in. But so you just look for me this year. I'm gonna do a EP with an artist named Corey Hager out of Ohio. He's out of West Virginia, right there on the Ohio line. I'm gonna do an EP with Mike Sons this year, and then I'm gonna drop 2 or 3 EPs of my own. And then so this year I'm kind of working on fulfilling my obligations with my distribution label, and that's the goal.
Yeah. Big Chuck said, "Tell Poe." Chuck said, "Take that hat off."
Bruh, you got me messed up, bro. I got a haircut in 3 months, huh? 3 months, all hunting season. I ain't had no haircut.
Yeah. Well, when you sit down and write a song, what does that process look like? Do you just like come up with it? Do you freestyle or write it down or?
There's multiple ways. I could be driving in a truck and then some melody come to me like, you know what I'm saying? Like just start humming and it'll come that way. Or I'll get some beats from a producer and I'll play the beats and it'll bring something out of me and I'll start writing. Or I'll pick up the guitar and start playing some different chords and that I'll start writing that way. So it ain't no one way I do it. It varies every time. Maybe I'm going through something. Maybe I'm inspired by this or that, or it's just so many ways that a song can initiate.
Yeah. Uh, Jaywalk. I see that he's out here. I feel like within the next year he'll be one of the biggest names in the lane, if not by the end of
No,
this year.
and I've told him that. So, I do believe 501 is going to take over this whole country rap thing. I don't think there's going to be anybody that's going to even get close to what he's done. And then Jaywalk's right behind him. And then, like I said, I Fly Rich, love him. D Cravo, I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's another talented young artist. But yeah, 501 J-Walk, they're here to stay. And I think they'll be, pretty much, and even though 501 is even bigger than country rap, he's a mainstream world artist. Like he can do all kind of things. And as he grows and develops, I think everybody's going to see just how talented he is. And J-Walk same way. So they're going to be here to stay.
Yeah. Bad thing about it is, I was talking with a buddy of mine the other day, and I was like, I didn't notice that 501 Bryce was mainstream. I thought he was independent.
No, he's independent, but independent mainstream. That I think you're kind of getting it confused. Independent, mainstream being like popular, world popular. Like, and I think 501's done that. He's crossed into different cultures and not just country. White people support him. Anybody, Latino, black, white,
Yeah,
everybody is messing with the music, and I think that's something that nobody's been able to pull off. That kind of came up in the country rap lane. I think he's way bigger than any of that.
yeah. My sister is the one that introduced me to 501 Bryce. Box Chevy
Yeah.
wanted. I think that was like his first song.
Right. Yeah. I mean, he's mainstream independently, so there ain't many people that's been able to pull that off. But yeah, anything that he does is fire. Like and he works harder than all these folks. So he ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, he's here to stay. Uh, like the songs that you've done with 501. What like what? How do you pick the song? How do you know what song he would put a verse on?
Well, I mean, I don't know. We just talked, and we did like Redneck first, November a year ago. And then we reached out to Joe Tyler, got the Going Dumb hook, and that song's like 2.5 million on YouTube in a year, millions of streams across all platforms. And then riding in my truck, it's just a banger. He jumped on it, so uh, I don't know. It just happened, bro. That's all. It just happened.
Bruh, that's crazy. 2.3 million views in 1 year. That's crazy. Like a lot of artists can't pull that off.
Yeah, it's definitely a fire song. Shout out to Joe Tyler for jumping on it. Shout out to 501. It's a banger.
Hmm. Well, let's actually get into that song, Going Dumb. I like this is actually one of the first songs I heard from you.
So let me tell you about this. So me, Big Chuck, 501 and his brother shot this video on Big Chuck's mama and them's property in their hunting lease. We showed up there. We didn't really know what we was gonna do. Like we set up a mic in front of an old trailer across from Big Chuck's mom and daddy's place. Then we jumped into side by side and went down the road to the hunt lease and got on this old dry creek. And so where we're standing in a lot of those places, other than the performance scenes there in front of the mic, we're on Big Chuck's hunting lease, just in a dry creek bed. And so
Yeah,
it ain't no stunts, not too much to it, but the song's fire. And then 501's brother Junebug, like I said, he's a workhorse behind what's going on over there, and he got him a camera, and within a year's time, he's killing it. It's Fire Media. That's his uh, company there. So yeah, man, it's crazy how things happen, and it don't take much to make something happen. You just got to go out there and make it happen.
did you say Junebug, like the TikToker Junebug?
No, no, he ain't no TikToker, but all those videos that you seen, 501, and hey, he shot for Chuck too, and me. He shot several of my videos. He shot some of Jay Walks, I believe. Like, so it's a whole team effort over there. That has made all that happen. So,
I
uh,
I never understood, like, in the music videos, are the artists actually singing? Are y'all actually like singing in the
well,
song?
yeah, some people don't actually do like they just do their mouth, but it works out better when you go to edit the video if you actually say the word and sing. You know what I'm saying? It actually matches up a little bit better. So, yeah, if I was going to give anybody a tip, I would say, yeah, actually do it because it's going to come out better.
What is that like? Is that how you doing this every all your songs when you film a music video?
Yeah, yeah, I like to do every word, just like I'm actually rapping it or singing it because it's going to come out better.
Ooh, I didn't know that. I just know a lot of artists lip sync.
Yeah, I mean, because all you're doing is you're not keeping none of the audio from the video, right? You're taking the actual song, the recording, the mix and mastered version, and you're matching it up with the actual visual. So, you know what I'm saying? So you're not using none of that audio at all. So the
Like
more
you
you get,
actually, when you're actually rapping, you're not actually going to use that part where you rap at.
no, no, you actually use the master mix and mastered version that everybody hears when they go to Apple or YouTube and stuff like that. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be quality otherwise. So that's how you got to do it.
Yeah. Well, here's going dumb. What made you come up with this title, Going Dumb?
Actually, I went through some beats and I was like, I hit up Joe Tyler and I was like, yo, you want to jump on a song? And he's like, yeah. So I sent him a couple, and he's like, no. And I was like, and when he heard the Going Dumb beat, he was like, yeah, this is something I can work with right here. And he wrote the hook, and we just did a collaborative effort on coming up with the title and called it Going Dumb.
Going Dumb. Well, we'll see what y'all. I've already heard it.
They been talking for a minute, I'm like, hold up, let me finish. I ain't got enough folks to give them all. I don't give a damn, but I'm really going ham. I'm like, hold up, watch me ball. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, in my way. Get up out my.
Is Joe Tyler not in this music
All right,
video?
so I was gonna tell you. So there's two Big Po videos that I've ever done that I ain't or that's like this, similar. So we tried to, everybody had a busy schedule at the time. Joe was really popping and coming up and had a lot going on. We tried to get it up to Nashville. We couldn't make it happen. So we all had to make a decision and talk to Junebug and Chuck and everybody. And it was like, yo, this song was too dope not to actually put a video out. And so we was like, heck, we're gonna put it out anyway, even though Joe can't make it. So this video don't have him in it, but it's still, look at the numbers. It didn't make a difference. But and I also have another video called "Chilling with Demons" that I'm not in the video. It's just actors. So there's two videos on my catalog that are odd like that. But yeah, Joe's not in this video.
That's what I was fixing to say. I'm like, big pose over here rapping Joe's part.
Well, yeah, we doing the hook. Me and 501 did the hook, but it was just too dope of a song not to put a visual for it. So and you look what happened. It's my most viewed YouTube video of all time. So.
How's it feel to have 1 million streams on a song?
It's just it feels great. You work your butt off and you hope that every time you record a song or shoot a video that it pops and does something like that. And once you finally do it, it's just rewarding. It's like, yo, all my efforts are not for nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I don't really get that many views on my interviews, but one day I can guarantee I will.
No, I can look here, Bubba, and that's why I agreed to do this interview with you. I love to support and help out in any way I can with somebody that's hungry, that's serious about what they're doing. And if I thought for 1 second that you wasn't capable of being, really doing this for real,
Yeah.
and you were just playing, I wouldn't have come on here. But I do believe, Bubba, you got an opportunity if you keep on, keep your head down. Go do some research on other podcasts and interviews and develop your interview style, your questions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you put in the work, Bubba, you can be at the top of this game.
Yeah. What I want to ask you this just for me. What made you what told you that I was serious?
I know, I feel it. It's just being old age or just knowing, feeling certain things, discernment about people. I could just tell by your voice. I can tell. You just know when
Yeah.
people are committed and capable.
You see how fast I made that thumbnail?
Yeah, no, yeah, and you're gonna develop everything, your lighting and everything, your little studio setup, everything will get better. But just don't just keep on winging it. Go do the research, find out what you need, and then work for it. Go, if you need a better mic or if you need a better lighting, go. You got a job now. You get out there and you work for it, and you add
I
to it.
got a mic. I just don't have my headphones with me, so
Yeah. But yeah, that's something you can get to. But I believe in you. But you can't keep winging it. You're gonna have to develop. So just like I always said, every album I put out, I want to get better. I want my videos, my visuals to get better every time. My songs, my mix and mastering, everything. You want to it's levels. You just keep growing.
yeah. I mean, I have been today. I have been digging deep, like down into some of your songs, some of your some of your biggest songs, some of your biggest collabs.
Yeah.
It's major. It's major.
I listened to probably one of the songs that I liked from the beat. It's called Mississippi River with Jay Walk.
Yeah. That's a dope little track. That was on my album I dropped last year called True Grit. I think it's got 3.2 million streams since it came out. My best album ever. So yeah, that's a dope little project.
They been talking for a minute, I'm like, hold up, let me finish. I ain't got enough fucks to give them all. I don't give a damn, but I'm really going ham. I'm like, hold up, watch me ball. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, in my way. Get up out my face, I'm going dumb. I just need some space, please give me a break. What you want? Yeah, you want a name, yeah, you want some fame. It's a lot of goofy motherfuckers I won't entertain.
Stepped in this bitch with some action. Stood on my business, you witnessed the fashion. I started crawfishing backwards. Thought they was faking and fronting and acting. Game like a snake and a savage. Controlling the pulse and they hawking the cabbage. They started pushing me backwards. Wasn't a factor. I double laid them down like a mattress. Bag. Baby, give me 50 feet. Got a 40 for a hater and a stretcher for a beat. Got a bad chick with me. Got a Chevy on them things. Going dumb in this bitch. Like I'm smoking on the stern.
They been talking for a minute, I'm like, hold up, let me finish. I ain't got enough fucks to give them all. I don't give a damn, but I'm really going ham. I'm like, hold up, watch me ball. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, in my way. Get up out my face, I'm going dumb. I just need some space, please give me a break. What you want? Yeah, you want a name, yeah, you want some fame. It's a lot of goofy motherfuckers I won't entertain.
No, I won't entertain them at all. Came up from the bottom, but I'm bound to ball. I got your bitch trying to take on my draws. I might
In this one right here was 501 Bryce actually singing like you?
Yeah. He's in it, and that side by side. That's Big Chuck side by side. We sitting in.
No, I won't entertain them at all. Came up from the bottom, but I'm bound to ball. I got your bitch trying to take on my draws. I might hit a raw until it get gone. Bitch, I'm going dumb, stupid retarded. Climbing my way up the chain with no falling. I hate the clown on my phone when they callin'. Don't do no talking, don't do no flaw. My mama told me sticks and stones, they could probably break your bones. But the shit that they be saying can't hurt me. So when I'm riding all alone and I'm gripping on that chrome, I let my pistol do the talking when I'm working.
They been talking for a minute, I'm like, hold up, let me finish. I ain't got enough fucks to give them all. I don't give a damn, but I'm really going ham. I'm like, hold up, watch me ball. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, in my way. Get up out my face, I'm going dumb. I just need some space, please give me a break. What you want? Yeah, you want a name, yeah, you want some fame. It's a lot of goofy motherfuckers I won't entertain. I'm like, yeah, in my way. Get up out my face, I'm going dumb. I just need some space, please give me a break. What you want? Yeah, you want a name, yeah, you want some fame. It's a lot of goofy motherfuckers I won't entertain.
Hey, well, I'm assuming he went to go take a piss. No, there he is.
I'm back. Nah, I was over here on my phone while making sure everything on this side's working good.
Yeah,
Like making sure the audio's good.
absolutely.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Okay.
But because sometimes this StreamYard app it glitches.
Yeah. Well, you'll figure it all out in due time.
Well, I guess that's all I have for you. I know I'm gonna be hitting up probably Big Chuck again, and well, I gotta wait for him to get back with me, and hopefully me and him get something set up.
Yeah. Heck yeah. So you out of Tennessee? What part of Tennessee?
Clarksville.
Clarksville. Okay.
I don't know if you know where that's at.
Yeah, I've been all over the country, so yeah, I know where you at.
Well, thanks for coming up here. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Anytime. And look, don't let me down. I want you to grow. I want you to get your whole setup over there like it needs to be to do it at a different level. And just like I said, play with the hand you dealt right now. But look here, work to get what you want. It's just gonna take a little time, commitment, and consistency. But you can make it happen, dog. Don't quit.
And also, thanks to the chat for stopping by and watching this interview.
Yeah.
Y'all stop by tomorrow. I have a interview with Kendall Tucker at 6:45.
All right, Bubba. Well, I appreciate you, and good luck to you.
Well, we'll see you.